I'm Dan, I play in Real Friends, and this is 10 things you didn't know about real friends.
I can't believe you've got the nerve to say you love me, then you left me for dead. I don't love you anymore.
One, I have a very bad spitting habit, so when I smoke a cigarette, I just, by the time I'm done, got my butt thrown on the ground, we have a nice little kiddie pool that I just get to kind of lay down and roll around in.
One of my things that you don't know is that I've actually sponsored a kid in Ecuador for the past 5 years. His name's Juan Carlos, and we always joke around about bringing him on tour, and we write letters back and forth and stuff, and everyone knows about him, so sometimes we'll throw him into conversation.
First thing I've got for you is that I have 3 cats at home. Some people think that's kind of weird. To me, it's just normal life, but something a lot of people don't know, and then they kind of look at me a little funny when I tell them that. Cats are Guinness, Spike, and Ghost.
I actually despise touching coins. Like, I never carry cash, and if I have to use cash, I will throw the coins away. I'll take the bills, put them in my pocket, and throw the coins in the trash. If I see coins laying around our van, I throw them out. I think it's disgusting, and I don't want it anywhere near me.
When I'm by myself, I find myself making a lot of weird noises because I practice for like random impressions and like just weird things when I end up around the guys, and like even when I'm driving around with my girlfriend, I'll just find myself making just these weird noises and impressions, and she'll get pretty upset by that. So I've been working on the guy at the baseball stadium. Nachos, hot dogs, Bud Light. You know, he's throwing out. We got cotton candy, and, so it's pretty good.
I actually memorize phone numbers. Kind of a lost thing now, I think, but I actually know like pretty much all my close friends' phone numbers and family's phone numbers as well. When I was about 10 years old, one of my grandparents told me, like, oh, I went to the doctor. They told me to memorize phone numbers, and it keeps my mind going at an older age. And I always remember hearing that, and I just kind of would always go with it.
Another thing that most people don't know about me is that I do majority of the driving in Real Friends, and while I am driving, I like to use our horn excessively to point out any sort of bad driving on the road. So I don't just like tap the horn when someone cuts us off. I like hold the horn for like a solid like 30 seconds while we are driving down the highway. And I do that on average, say in a 4-hour drive. I'll do that maybe like 10 to 12 times, maybe more, I don't know.
I once won an award at our LLC Christmas party for the most farts in our van, and I'm very proud of that accomplishment.
When I was younger, I read online that playing Tetris helps with your like eye coordination, and I was freaking out at the time because I thought like I had like googly eyes or something, and like so every time I see like a Tetris machine or like Tetris like on the internet or on my phone, I have to play it for like as long as possible because I don't know, I just freak out about that, and it stuck with me.
A lot of the time we come out to wrestler music when we go out on stage, and I literally have no fucking idea what's going on anytime we go up on stage. I'm like, when does it end? What's going on? Whose theme? I know the DX one, we've been doing that. That's the only one I know. Everyone else, like, the drums will kick in and the guitars start riffing, and I'm just like, what the fuck is this?
Eric's actually been working on his impressions of, like, I don't know, what do you even call it? Like the
Baseball stadium
vendor. So let's do it. Put it in the mic, Eric. Let's hear it. He's been working really hard. Here we go.
Nachos! I got nachos! I got Bud Light, I got water!